a little snippy down here in North Carolina. A little cold. I have to whip out my little. The guys that moved here from New York, they the first I don't know first couple of years, I think I was like this. And you look at this weather, it's like this ain't nothing, man. What do you guys complain about? And then after a while, you get used to the weather, and then a little bit of cold chill come through, and you just what's going on? Oh my God! Put my coat away. Give me a second. So I'm here setting up the. I have a whole new computer set up here, and but it's still trying to load. So I'm not going to mess with that part. I'm still doing the hold on. I'm still doing the vertical cell phone setup, right? To do this. Hey, Dave. Hey, man. Dave's in the house. Everybody, Dave is in the house. Dave is in the house. That's what's up, man. The only other Dave I know is like Dave Chappelle. You know, Davey. Then you have Davey. You have David. You have Davey Crockett. Then you have Davey and Goliath. You know what I mean? Then we have a young. There was a little animatronic. No, a claymation thing I used to watch as a kid. I think it was Davey and Goliath, not David. But you're the coolest Dave I know. Well, I know another Dave. He's an accountant. So I do know another Dave. David. He's an accountant. Let me see. Anybody else that's around the way? I think that's it. Strong name. No, actually, my neighbor, man. I got the coolest neighbor, bro. David. He helped my damn, what's wrong with me? He helped me build my counters here. We built it together, and he'll do something. He'll do magic with his hands and carpentry and tools and stuff like that, man. Once you put David at it, man, he knows what he's doing. So I actually do know a couple of cool Davids. All right, so yeah, so what I was doing here was just trying to get my studio section set up. As you can see, I'm still setting up the computer part, so I'm not gonna mess with that stuff right now. I'm still in the setup stage. This is the desktop version that I got because the tiny one was just couldn't handle the OBS and all that stuff. This is the camera that I'm gonna use for my overhead stuff. So I'm getting myself set up here at the shop so I can operate like that. All right, it just takes time. And then I was trying to block the light from glaring in the glasses. I don't know if this is gonna work. I may need two of these, but you know those blinds, the wooden blinds. Dave, take a look at this. This is like it's so silly. I was just trying to block the light. Let me see. See that? See the wooden blinds right there? I'll ask my son. Emmanuel's here. Ethan is here with me. And I was like, man, dude, it's good. Well, I need you to walk in and tell me if it looks stupid, I'm just trying, man. I'm trying. I'm like, I gotta cut this section off so that glaring light don't come in. Anyway, all right, done with that. I'm gonna wrap up a couple of things I'm working on, and I figured, man, I just turn the camera on while we do this. I'm not able to see the stuff yet. Silly me, got rid of my other computer this morning, put it in the car before I set this up. So now I can't see the things that I want to see yet, but I'm almost there, man. I am almost there. Welcome back. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. All right, let's keep going. Let's keep going, Dave. All right. Yesterday I was working on a shark, and I forgot this piece. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna wrap this up. Wrap that one up. I have a Dyson. I have a Kenmore that just came in. Nice lady. She sounds like she's from maybe Germany or someplace like that. the accent, the name. She have a Kenmore. She reminded me that it's not the cheap kind. You know, it's not the cheap kind. And so I appreciate her letting me know that. Let me just put this guy back in on the side here. It's not the cheap kind. But for real though, man, when you buy something, a friend of mine told me that. He says, you know, when he buys jeans, he buy very expensive jeans, so you don't have to buy them over and over again. And just good jeans. Same thing with shoes. You buy good stuff because honestly, you really would get caught up in the cycle of constant purchasing if you don't buy quality things. And obviously, everything that's expensive isn't good quality. It doesn't mean that, but it doesn't take much to figure it out. You know, to do some quick search to see, you know, is this brand or is this good quality or not, you know? Damn, I forgot this again. Let's put this in here. Wait, give me a second, guys. Something came out I didn't realize. It's one of the lights. Okay. And let's lay it down. What you want is when you put these guys in here, the wiring don't mess you up, you know. Okay. You don't want the wiring to get cramped and caught on other things. Okay, here we go. Fantastic. Great. All right. Looking like that. Looking like that. All we need to do, we're going to remove some of this paint and all that stuff. And we're going to put the screws back in, okay? And I'm just constantly looking up here because I'll be able to see. I mean, it's so weird because you have to put your virus protection on and all this other stuff. No, I don't want to use that. Ethan, I want you to do me a favor. Use the computer. Log into YouTube for me. And wait. Log into the. No, I can do it for my cell phone, I think. I think this product on my cell phone. Don't worry about it. No, I gotta. Let me see if it'll let me edit it right now. Just give me a few moments, guys. I'm just trying to get myself situated here, and I didn't want to delay any longer. Holy cow! I have a lot. That's 8 hours long. What did I do? Leave it running? Second, guys. Holy cow. That is nuts. This can't be real. 8 hours? It was an hour ago. How? No, it's not letting me see this. So I have to do it through the computer. It's not good. Fine. That's on me. I really honestly should have done something about it earlier. All right. Let me use that laptop. I'll give it back to you in a second. All right, guys. I'm getting myself together here. And my son is here willing and ready to help me out. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Were you using it for your school stuff? Okay. So you know what? You just have it there. Yeah, get this plugged in for me, and let me get that mouse, and I'll get going. Okay. Perfect. this plug it in. Thanks. Sweet. All right, there we go. Now I can see. Now I can see. Look at this. All right, Guitar Jams, you're here, man. See, I couldn't see it through here, man. You know. What's up, man? What's up? Okay. All right, I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for your assistance, young man.
I'll use this.
You are an awesome young man. All right.
Never mind.
All right. So now I can put this right here, and we can get rocking and rolling. Now we're here. All right. So guitar. Let me see. Yeah, what's up, man? I saw the Death Note drawing. The Shinigami. That's right. You saw that, huh? Super cool stuff. Like how you're talking about old school. Oh, yeah, Jim Lee. Yeah, man. Jim Lee is pretty intense. I forgot the other guy though. He goes on. He has something on Instagram that he'll do. I'll find his artwork, man, but he does Batman like ridiculous, and these guys are just flawless, you know. But I did learn something from them, which I did before, but I always thought it was a failure kind of thing, right? Damn, this thing is still not working. See how the shadow is bad. I guess it's just not working like that. But anyway, I thought it was a failure, but it's not. It's just the way we are as humans, right? So when I made mistakes in drawing, I would get mad, man. I'm like, oh man, I can't believe I did that, you know. But then a lot of the time, the errors create the best part of your picture that you don't even realize, right? And the same thing with everything else. You know, you think you can beat yourself up for making an error or a mistake. Either you learn from it or you can repurpose it and make it work for you. And it's just having the right attitude. And really, that's what it is. I hear my sons when they're playing video games and they'll scream. They're screaming like at the top of their lungs, man. And I used to hear them say, "Oh, you suck." And I was like, man, cut that out, man. Because it sounds so cool that you're saying it to your friends and you guys are yelling at each other and trying to amp yourself up. But what you're doing with that kind of emotion and passion in your voice, you're imprinting on your own brain that you suck. So I stopped doing that, and I asked my boys to stop doing it. You know, it's too much passion. And the stuff that's passionate is what sticks. You know, when you get that memory or that song that bring you back to that memory, it was a time in your life where either the emotions were high or you were really enjoying the moment, like you were really into it, and then that song brought you back to that moment. But so much of our life is just static. We can't remember all of those other events because they have no passion behind it. They have no either super anger, super love, or super joy, or content, you know, that real, you know, anyway, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So I tell them to stop talking like that. So mistakes can be benefit. The backpack assembled, man. That's what's up. Cold in Virginia. Yeah, it's got to be cold by you guys, man. It was like 25 this morning. It was 32 for us. Shout out to Ethan. All right, David gave you a shout out, Ethan. And this morning was crazy. Cold change up. Yep. No more summer days. And 100 about the mistakes being great and goes with the style. Yes. Famous Captain America drawing where his body looks ridiculously big. But this is one of the most famous. I forgot the name of that guy. I know what you're talking about. Like the heads are real small and his chest is out to here. And it's like, come on, man. No one have chest that big, right? God, what's the name of that character? That Burn? Is it Burn? Is it? Oh my God. Guitar Jam, I know you can find this guy. I'm sure you can look him up and get his name real quick. But I forgot the name of the artist. But anyway, that's the deal. And I you know what? And believe it or not, I apply that same logic when I'm working here. sometimes I just have to step away from the project. And when I come back, my brain is, maybe it's been working on the background while I'm doing something else. And when I come back to it, the answer is right there. Just like right there. Like, oh, that's what I was supposed to do. And sometimes an error just works out. So, just don't let it go for naught. Like it's got to count for something. That's all. That's all I'm saying. All right. Let's my camera remote control. Man, look, man, this thing is gonna be. I'm gonna be together. I'm gonna have my office set up wicked soon, guys. Just give me some time. All right. Okay. So let's get back to this guy right here. I'm gonna clean him up a little bit, and I'm gonna move on to the next character. Okay. All right. Use my little alcohol. Is the simplest thing I use to get rid of paints and stuff like that from machines. And I use a little scrubbing pad, real simple. And all I'm doing is just gonna rub this thing and get this stuff off. Do you have to do this? Nah. But once you start, it's gonna seem like you're giving less service, less than they paid for. So you got to keep it going. You can't start doing stuff like this, cleaning this stuff up. You see the old one and the new one, and then you don't do it no more because now they're gonna feel like you're not. Service. Cleaning is never not an option. Brie, girl, what's going on? What's going on? Man. What's that saying? Absence make the heart go fonder. But nah, don't do it. Don't be absent for too long. All right. I expect to see Dave here every day, man. If Dave don't show up, man, I'm gonna be all depressed. I'm like, damn, what the hell, man? Brienne don't show. Brienne's gone. Where'd she go? She didn't even call me or nothing. Damn, Brienne, she didn't even check in on me. Oh my God. Guitar jams, man. I'm like, guitar jam, man. I haven't heard from him. What's going on, bro? He's always checking in. When I did the drawing, man, I was thinking about you. Because I remember I told you I was gonna do a drawing on one of the videos, and I didn't get to do it. So I was like, damn, man, I told Guitar I was gonna do it, and I didn't do it. It's like, damn, man, that's not cool, Wayne. You can't be giving your word and backing out like that. But life happens, and sometimes the schedule just don't work. So I just had to make up for it. Okay, just putting these back in, guys. Got my T20. Man, I made sure I didn't have. Look, with all of these, okay, I've got to have it. My T20 is still the only one that is just the piece that always go missing, man. So I just bought a bunch of them. I had to protect myself against myself. Let me see what you got here. Who's this? We have a saying, come to the ball. Hi.
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 I think I hear you, but I don't.
Yeah, what's going on? Long time.
Hi, hello, how are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Maybe you know what happened with this store in that corner.
The one at the
and
all the way to the last store?
yes, on that one, just in the corner, have silver and things like that.
I don't know. Hey, these they go in and out. Yeah, if they don't get the foot traffic, they don't last long. Because, like this place, people find me because they're looking for me, right? But if I was just relying on people just walking by, yeah. So I don't know. They didn't put a sign out or anything.
Okay.
But I hadn't seen you in a while. Come on, this is my son. This is Ethan.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Oh,
You're right.
Hi,
Yes.
how are you?
Remember that cake that we took over to the house?
Oh
Yeah, with the chocolate
like
and all
it?
the stuff.
Yeah, it was really
It
good.
was-
Oh, nice.
She made it for me.
That is good to
Yeah.
know. Yeah, I am looking. I have some silver coffee set,
Yeah.
tea set.
Okay.
So my sister-in-law gave me that years ago, and it's like trash there. So I think
Oh.
I can bring there and bring. I come sometimes there, but I don't bring the box.
Oh.
So I say I really don't.
I don't know what time they open.
And no, it's closed.
It's closed, like
Yeah, they
close.
move,
Oh
yes.
wow. Ay.
Yes. So
Yeah, I don't know.
when I
don't know when they
finally
move to.
bring my box with the things, they are
That's-
already leave that store.
Is that crazy? That's how opportunities happen, right? Sometimes.
Yeah. Maybe I have to give that thing.
Well, I mean, you just do a search to see if there's another place in town.
Yeah, I was looking, but I don't because they buy things like that. So
Right.
yeah, that is it. So, I will continue looking to see.
Well, good seeing you for sure.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Nice to see you.
Yes, you take care.
Bye. Have a good day.
Yes, you too. What we got, man? Thanks for keeping it rocking and rolling, fellas. Yeah. Notifications not working. I'll keep checking. Notifications are also hit and miss. YouTube been having problems with creators too. Come to the bald faith. I don't get that one. Whoever wrote that, I've never heard that. Was it Kaizen L? Never heard that. I don't know what's with the notifications, guys. Maybe what I can do is instead of going live right away, schedule it like for schedule it for a half hour. Maybe make a schedule. So I schedule it to go live in a half hour. And maybe that'll give a buffer time, just like we have a delay right now. We have a delay right now. Like if you see what I'm watching here, I'm looking at the screen right now, right? So I'm already ahead of what you guys are seeing. So just like there's a delay, it could be possible that that the same maybe goes for the notifications. I don't know. So let's not. How about if we just not be victims of it? All right. And then maybe we can I'll try to plan it like that, where I give it a half hour buffer. And then that'll maybe we'll try that. Okay. We'll try that. Yeah. About 10, like my shop open. If you're on mobile, click on subscriptions, then live. Click on any live and start scrolling. Okay. All right, cool. All right, that's good. So here's what I'm going to be doing, guys. All right, just so you know what's going to be going on in the near future, okay? The way some of the shows are going to have two, maybe not, maybe I'll just record it. But some of the shows might have two lives because I realize that overhead, there's some people who are only coming to see the repair, okay? The lives are really for us to just hang out and who knows what topic will pop up. I'm doing some repairs, but some people are only looking for the repairs. They don't even want to they don't want the banter, right? That's fine. I think there are times where I have two streams happen at the same time, but one is just going to be showing the repairs from the overhead angle, And that's how I might end up using this camera for. I'm going to see. Either I'll do that or I'll just record it and I'll cut it and splice it and I'll use that overhead as a separate thing. So I'm still mulling through it. Okay, so look at all this red paint. Let's see if we can get this stuff off. All right. I don't know what the. You know what's funny about vacuums, right? If you notice the direction that vacuum really supposed to go in, a vacuum is going like this. Okay, so I get if this gets scuffed. But the back of the vacuum, I don't know what you're trying to clean with the back of the vacuum. So that's something to think about. And it's not just scuff. I'm talking it's scratched up. You can't even see the scratches. It's scratched up. See that? So who knows? My floor is dirty. And yeah, that's how it goes. Hey, good job. That's how it goes, man. They don't want the banter because they don't realize how cool the pack. Man, come on, man. You gotta keep them coming, though. Don't stop. Keep them coming, girl. Keep them coming. We are creating a whole new flow here. You got different shows on. You got political commentary. You got makeup. You got do-it-yourself. But very few, if any, have this particular setup. And it's only because I just can't keep my thoughts to myself. And that's all it is. I wish it was just like some great grand plan that I had. I just realized that as I'm doing this, stuff comes to mind, and I'm just like, if I'm being honest, I'm just going to share it with you. This is what I'm thinking. Boom. And as I think it comes out. And but that's how I am in the shop. So this is the best way for you to feel like you were actually in the shop with me, just hanging out. And you guys are from all over Virginia, all over the place, North Carolina. Okay, let's see how it looks. It looks a little better, right? I can't really do nothing with the scratches, but this paint is gone. Thanks for all the love, guys. But that's the deal. So at least if the audience grow, like you were saying, Dave, if the audience grows, it grows organically and naturally, and the people who actually grow with me actually know what you're getting. This is what we're doing. Okay? Once in a while, someone's gonna pop in. Someone's gonna be talking to me about something. If it seems like they're gonna give personal information, I may cut the mic. But if it's just banter stuff, it's just checking the machine, right? So I'll try to warn you though that we're about to be interrupted. Ethan, I need your help. Can you help this lady? All right. Hi. Okay. That's a lot of confidence you have there. You got it. That's the machine of machines. That's your Kirby. What's going on with it? Oh. Okay. Well, you're not the only one. It's happened.
Yeah, we just moved, and the movers were not as careful with it.
Okay. Well, you've had it for some time. That Kirby's been around.
Like 20 years.
Yeah. And still doing its thing, right?
Yes, it does.
Movers. Okay. Do me a favor. Here's a pen. Here you go. Just actually, you know what? Why don't you give her the have her write your name, please. You can, and the phone number at the top. It don't matter what line you put it on. I'll take care of it. Well, have you ever given it a tune-up?
It needs that. Too.
Okay, I'll take care of it.
Yeah, whatever it needs.
I'll take care of it.
Yeah,
Whatever it needs, I got it. Don't you worry.
Like,
So far, it looks like it's in. You may need a cord. I'm looking at that. I don't like seeing tape on cords. Okay. Safety. Turn it around. You see it? See that black stuff? Yeah. Okay.
I mean, my husband is an electrical engineer, but
Is he really? Okay.
he was in the Navy.
Listen, I'll handle these small things. I'll let him do the big stuff. Ethan, take that,
Here, have this.
please. And that's it. I'll take care of it. I'll call you when it's all set.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Talk to you soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, just to get an idea, that would be like a week, a month. 2
Oh,
days.
wow. 2 years? Just a little bit less than 2 years.
Just like
Sure. No, give me about a week or so.
it's
About a
something
week.
when my husband's like, oh, I don't know when I'm coming home. I'm like, okay, today, tomorrow, 10 o'clock at night, 6. And he's like, fine, I'll be home around.
Well, yeah. So we can give it a
Give me a.
grace period around a week or so.
Okay, all
Is
right.
that fair?
Thank you.
All right, then. Take care. All right. Yeah, you said so. Yeah, Brianne said electrical engineer with tape on the cord. Yes, yes. You know what's funny? I was talking to a lady yesterday who has her own cleaning business, and she said that when she gets home, she have no desire to clean. I get it because I was out demoing machines and vacuuming and shampooing carpets on a daily basis, right? Where my guys, if they didn't do a good job on it, I say, hey, all right, let me. This is a learning experience. So I whip the machine out, grab the shampoo, I deep clean because you have to impress the customer, And by the time I get home, I don't want to vacuum the carpet. I don't want to shampoo the carpet. So I believe it or not, what I ended up doing for my boys later on is I ended up just getting them a regular Hoover shampooer because it was easy for them to grab and just go. I didn't want the whole, Dad, I'm trying to put this together. I don't know what to do. So I said, so even though I have a Kirby, I used to sell them and all that stuff, I still just get a Hoover. Right now we have a Bissell and they just put water in it and they can shampoo the carpet and put it away and go back to their games. So, but yeah. That's I'll take care of that Kirby there. All right. So now this head is done. I'm gonna clean up the rest, but I'm gonna leave that for another day. Not another day. Later on today, I'm gonna clean that up and call her, and she can come pick this up. We ended up replacing this bottom section earlier, which took me forever to do. And now I have a Dyson. I think that Dyson is good. I have a Kenmore, and we're going to be on a scavenger hunt. We're going to try to figure out what's causing this Kenmore to shut off. So let's see if I can figure this out. What's causing this Kenmore to just cut out right in the middle of running? Let's see. Little detective work. Okay, so we got a Kenmore. All right. Like the lady kept telling me, she said, it's not the cheap kind. Don't forget the drawing, folks. All right. We do have the drawing for the we got a drawing for the steamer, the portable cleaner. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's find out. Let's plug this in, turn it on, and the first part of this diagnostic process is really going to be just listening to the machine, wiggling some things, and see if it shuts off, okay? We're going to see if it shuts off, guys. Here we go. Just wiggling the cord. Okay. Yeah, guitar. You didn't even tell us how the cleaner works, bro. How does it work? Huh? Brienne, you use that little portable cleaner, right? And I think you said it's the suction is pretty good. It's a little mini cleaner. It's for little cleanup stuff, but it's still a good suction. It's still a good little machine, right? Yeah. You say use it all the time. Awesome. Awesome. The shoemaker kids go barefooted. Yeah, it's like the dentist with teeth problems, It's just, we tend not to. Now, listen, there are guys who are really into cars. They will, for some reason in that area, they will take care of their cars. They will. That they're into rebuilding cars. They're probably not going to drive around a car that's not, they're going to put the stuff in their cars too. So I don't know. I don't know what it is, but there's certain professions you just don't. When you get home, you're kind of done, and you don't want to do anymore. Oh man, it's been amazing, right? I was surprised on the suction on it. All right, cleans up the carpet, super quick, easy cleanup. That thing feels like it's built to last. Good. Guitar jams. I'm glad, man. And those are the tiny little benefits of hanging out with the Vac Pack, right? So we'll take that. I'm still trying to figure this one out here. What's causing it to cut off? I'm going to end up just having to open it and see if there's a burn somewhere, if there's a problem with the circuit board or something. Because right now, as it is, this is the toughest thing to try to fix when it's not really apparent where the problem is. That's like if you went to the doctor and you had a pain all last week and you went there and all of a sudden it's hard to describe where the pain is or whatever. And it's like, okay, I don't know what to do. What do? They just write your prescription for some pain meds or something, So there's no sidestepping I can do here. I really have to figure it out, because if I give it back to her and it starts doing the same thing, then she's back again. And then it creates something that I don't want. I don't want that kind of resentment or feeling that she paid for services that's not rendered, So that's kind of, so I have to, these are the trickiest ones to figure out. When I turn it on, it's running, right? So I need to make it stop. That's the idea. I need to just get something that's doing something. Something like the cord. Somebody. Thing gotta make it shut off. All right. I'm just going to assume that this guy doesn't have any. He's just receiving. I don't think there's enough pushback that this will cause it to mess up. So I'm going to assume, because this is where I shut it off at, up in here. So I'll double check this, because this is really where I turn it off at. Ay, ay, ay. She said that when she would have to kick it to turn it back on, right? So I'm just doing a little drop-in thing here. I'm not trying to bash up her machine, okay? Odd. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm gonna have to open this up and see what the deal is. So here's my dilemma. The problem could be in here because this is really where the power switch is, off and on. It could be here. But also it could be on top of the motor. Some of these things have a whole PC board that sits on top of the motor. Then you also have the cord rewind. And then you may have burnt connections between the cord rewind and that circuit board. And sometimes that's it. So I'm gonna have to open it up to really see. And then if I don't see anything in here, then I'll go here. This is a pain in the butt. So I don't want to go here first because that's, I'm thinking most likely it's probably going to be in the motor. Okay. All right. But for the guys who don't know, this is what the drawing that we're talking about. For the guys who don't know, we're giving this out in the end of November. Okay. All right. So yeah, you know what? It makes sense that the vac pack have Monroe vacuums Vacs. That's actually a good way to the vac pack. Like the 5 deadly venoms, and they all have special powers. That's not a bad idea. We'll see about that. That's gonna be that's a big undertaking if I don't do it right. But that's an awesome idea. Okay, maybe something is getting hot enough to loosen the connection. You know what? Yes. Thank you for that. So let's see how to open this up. All right. I need to move some of this stuff out the way off of my little new bench here. I'm going to stop working over on this side because this is where all the computer stuff is on this side. So I'm going to keep this stuff away from here. And this is where we're going to put all of our attention to fix things. We're going to do it on this side. So my first, you can help me real quick. Just move this and this out the way. Rest this on the floor. Thank you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Much appreciated. All right, my phone is out the way. Fantastic. This too. Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes. All right. Kenmore short. All right, that's her. All right. Okay, I'm going to turn my camera over here, and we're going to have some fun trying to figure out what the hell is happening with this Kenmore. Why is it giving me such a tough time? Someone said that about cars. They said when they bring it to the mechanic, all of a sudden the car stops making that noise, and they feel silly because they had this noise that's been bugging them for the longest, and now they can't find it. And I realize the fear that people have because you don't want to be charged for something that is not really a problem. Okay, I think I'm all cleaned up now. All right, I got my paper towel here. Got my extra pen, my pencil, my belt. All right, let's move this over. All right, let's get the camera and let's go down, 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 down. Here we go. Sweet. Ugh. Okay, so trash can back there. You see my trash can? Hold on. These are all my delivery packaging for my computer stuff. So my trash can is all packed up right now. Actually, Ethan, you can dump this one to place. And I won't bother you no more, Ethan. I'll let you hang out without my interruption. Okay. Thank you, sir. All right. All right, I'm just going to use a little Phillip. Let's get inside this thing first and see if we see anything that's worth investigating. So David, I thought that was a funny piece you sent me, by the way, about the people going to New York. I mean, leaving New York to come down here. Oh my gosh. So I've heard a couple of guys, and they're telling the guys, listen, just leave the stuff that you voted for that got your prices so crazy high up there. Don't bring that down here. It's not. We you know, it's tough enough, right? We don't need anyone adding on extra to the cost of living. Okay, we should be trying to make it better. Let's not get too happy and anxious to keep starting these new things and higher prices. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm going to try to get this off of here first, this top. I'm looking for my flathead that I thought it was here. Ethan, remember when I tried to use the flathead to unscrew something else? Where did I move it, Jam? I'm not asking you really to get up. I'm trying to see if you remember, and maybe you can tell me. Oh, look at that. All right. So I'm going to pry this open, and the way I do that is I'm trying to see if this is set up the same way as the other ones, where you can just pry it, you know, and it'll pop off. So let me see something here. Not all of them are like that, so I'm very wary of it. I may have to take, oh, I see what I got to do. I got to take this back part off. Yeah, this got to come off. And then there's 2 screws back here. So now I got to figure out where the clip is for this to release this. So this can come off. Let me see something. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Off. And now the screws are here and here, and I should be able to lift this off, I hope. Okay? Let's give it let's try it. Let me see, maybe something. All right. Oh my God, love it. Doing the Google search, Kenmore, keep shutting off. It has your video in the overview. Really? I didn't even. Oh my God. You know what I even forgot to do? I forgot to put a title on this thing. The title, because that title is already automatic. So just in case I have to go live real quick, Monroe Vac Repair Tips is just a title that I preloaded. And Kenmore, keep shutting off. I didn't even put a damn, what do you call that? A thumbnail. It's just that thumbnail that you see is the one that is just, like I said, some of these things are preloaded, and the ones that I have to keep loading new different pictures and new images, because this is not like the only thing I do, right? You're trying to balance all this stuff. And some guys say they send this stuff out to people out in Malaysia and Thailand and all this stuff, and I'm just like, all right, guys, I'm not there yet. Here we go. Take it up. It's up and over. Look at that. Nice and easy. All right. Okay. Next up, let's find out what's going on. Okay. So look, it don't look like it has a massive circuit board issue. Because the circuit board is like right here. It's not even a big one. Some of them used to sit right here. This guy is like a little guy, like right there. And I don't really see this as probably the issue. I'm going to take it up just in case. Okay, I want to see what's going on. If there's any burn. Probably the first place I should look is where the cord is, honestly. Ay. Come on. here's the thing. Guys, we already have a connection. Things are already, the machine is already turning on. Like you said, guitar, it's possible that something is causing it to overheat. Let me see something. I unplugged it. All right, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift this up, and I'm just gonna physically inspect the this part here. Okay, I see what the deal is. There's a little tab on the inside where it's anchored into the body. You see this white section right here? Okay, so that's anchored inside. So if I push it down, it'll disappear. So what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna get this out and then see if I can lift this out of here. I may have to do something else. So I'm trying to remember stuff. Just give me a second. See if I have to unscrew anything. Get this guy out the way. Huh. All right, let me do this. Let me take this guy off. Not certain if this is a part of it. Okay. Yeah, he's being a little bit more difficult than normal. So something else is anchoring this guy in. What else? What do you think, huh? What else is anchoring him? Hey, you know what's funny? You know what I just found? Look at this. I don't know if this has anything to do with it, but you see this right here? You see this right here? This guy was sitting on something. You see how it's crimped right there? In two areas. Something as simple as that, right there, can be the problem. I don't know yet, but something as simple as that. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna put the I see what I have to do. I'm gonna put this. Oh, damn it! I can't do that. Damn. What I'm gonna try. See, what I wanted to do was to turn this on and move it, and see if this has anything to do with it. But this has to be on to make this happen. Shoot. Let me see something. Let's see if I can take this off. You see these right here? This is needed. These is needed to connect to this, so this can turn the machine on, right? So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this off. Let's see if I can pull this off, guys. Let's see if this works. If this works, genius! Let's see. Okay. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, you can do it. Believe in yourself. There's a spring in here, so I'm gonna have to make sure I put this in proper. Okay, so let's get all these screws out. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna rest this in here. Huh? You see that? Then I'm gonna put this in here. Okay. All right. All right. Ugh. Let's see if it turns on.
Used it once, and I can't get it back together.
Huh.
So I don't know.
Okay.
Wrong or something.
Ethan,
You can show me how to do this right.
Yeah.
let me give it a shot.
Okay, appreciate it.
Yeah, I'll write. If you could just bring those two. Okay.
Give me a second, Ethan. I gotta take this out of here.
You're good.
Let me give it a shot. Okay. Just take this off. Press that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay.
I have the directions in the car if you need, but I don't think you need those.
No.
You
I'll,
have
let's toy with it for a second. Huh. Okay. First thing I found.
Uh-huh.
Right.
Yeah,
It
that
may,
won't move.
it may have just moved there, but for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pull this up.
Oh, okay. See,
gonna
I
put
couldn't
this-
do that. I tried. You're strong.
It's okay. My Wheaties.
There you go. I tried to move that thing and I saw it was off.
Okay.
Huh?
Let's see. All right. And then you would just put it in here, right?
Yeah.
Is it charged?
Looks so easy.
No, well, it's back together. I just don't know if you had it charged or not. It's not turning on.
Is it charged? I don't remember.
Uh-huh.
It should turn on without being hooked
Yeah,
up
yeah, I should turn on without that.
with this thing.
Yeah.
Oh, that just takes it off.
Let's
Wait,
see. Try it again. Squeeze.
This thing?
No, try squeezing it again and see what
Oh,
happens.
this thing. Must
Yeah.
not
Oh,
be.
there you go.
Oh,
Fantastic.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So, see, that's what it was.
That's
huh?
what it was. It just wasn't lined up properly.
Well, and I tried. My arthritic hands would not do it. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
How much do I owe you for that?
Oh, you're fine.
No, let me give you something.
Well, I mean, after he destroyed it, I don't know.
Maybe we need to fix it.
Let's try it again. Okay, let me get that. Let me get that. It's just, I just need the filter. Well, we can also verify what we just did here, right?
Yeah,
So
that'd be
that, like, you know, we were just talking about how mistakes are actually beneficial sometimes.
Mhm.
So here we go. We're going to turn it like this and make sure this locks in all the way.
Okay, you turned it before. I see what you do.
So it has to lock into this little section right here.
yeah, okay.
All right, put on our filter. Oh, this side. All right.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I'll trust you with this.
you trust me with it? Okay. It's all right. Okay. And then we clamp it here first,
Mhm.
right? This little,
Yeah,
Spot,
sit
alright.
in there and just.
and then, and just make sure it's all the way in, right?
Uh-huh. Awesome.
All right.
And that's all even all around because okay.
Everything's good to go.
I appreciate it.
Nice
Thank
little
you
guy.
so much.
All right.
Yeah,
So here you go. So,
yeah. I'm gonna pay you anyway because I
well,
think.
you see this young man right here?
Yeah.
He's working with me today.
Good
That's
for
my son,
you.
and you can give
Oh,
that. I
good for
appreciate you. Thank you
you.
so much for that. Okay.
You know, I just.
You can help to Carl.
It's hard to find vacuum cleaner sales. I'm not salesmen. I mean repair people.
Well,
Really?
now you know where I am.
I am.
Took
I
you
mean,
this
I
long
lived
to
all-
find me.
I lived up in Indian Trail, in Lake Park,
Uh-huh.
and things were up in Charlotte and all that. And I'm not from here, so I had
Right.
a hard time finding
I'm glad you found
you
me.
also. Thank you.
I'm Wayne, by the way.
Wayne. Hi, Wayne. Glad to
Hi.
meet you. I'm Linda.
Linda. Nice to
Yeah.
meet you, Linda.
Thank you. You are
Ethan.
Ethan. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank
all so
you.
much.
Thank you. Take care.
Okay, you too.
All righty. All right. Oh man, I get warm enough. That the wire. I will loosen connection. All right. Which kicks slowly. All right. I bet with the lid closed. Caught. All right. My wife thinks I'm obsessed with vacuum cleaner repair. I just growl at her. Is that what happened? She think you're obsessed with vacuum cleaner repair. Look. I'm surprised at the amount of people that actually either collect vacuums, work on them, like vacuum guy. If anyone of you ever seen, he comes on here once in a while. He was at the shop. He stopped by the shop. He was passing through, and he's got, I think he's probably 12, 13 years old, and he just have a passion for vacuums, and he picks them up from the thrift stores and on the side of the street. There was a couple of guys that sent me vacuums that they collect back. I had no idea. I've been in this industry on the sales side, so I really wasn't paying attention to the other stuff. So let's say for the last 10 years, let's say that, right? But for us, I think we're just hanging out, and you just happen to be walking. Just imagine you guys going to get some coffee, and you're like, oh man, what's Wayne doing right now? You just turn in and you just pull in, and you're just right here hanging out with me. That's kind of what it's like. Okay, so just let your wife know that's what it's like. I'm just hanging out with Wayne and the fellas, the Vac Pack. Okay. yeah. Ethan's getting paid, man. Ethan's here. Yeah, Ethan's here. Okay. So I'm thinking it might be that, but I might be wrong. But it looks really like it was cutting the wire. It really do. So I think regardless, I'm going to replace this wiring anyway. Because if it is the problem and it just didn't get hot enough, like you said, guitar, and when she's using it at 20 minutes in, it shuts off. That could be the reason. I don't know. So I'm going to have to let this machine run for a long period of time and then try wiggling it or doing something. But either way, I think I want to replace that wiring because I already see it's an issue. And to ignore it is, so we're not plugged in. Are we plugged in? All right. Let me try to get this guy out of here one more time. I gotta find out what's holding it in, and I'm not seeing an extra screw. I'm not seeing a clip. This has a circuit board on it also, guys. This has a board on it also. I'm not seeing a clip. I'm not seeing, but it's got to be here, man. Always leaves clues. There's always a clue, guys. There's always something that's going to let you know how it's anchored in. I just can't see it right now. Boom. So this is the other board. Okay. So really what I'm looking to replace right now, let me show you. I'm looking to replace this little section right here that is has a dent in it. It may or may not be the issue, man. But right now the machine is running and I can't seem to identify what's causing it to mess up. So I'm going to run it for a long period of time later today. But either way, I'm going to replace this wiring, okay, because of the damage. All right, and we'll see. All right, let me do it one more time. Let me turn this thing on one more time before I wrap this part up because I'm gonna have to take this into later on. Can't do nothing with it right now. Let's see one more time. All right. Gosh, there was something that I was going to ask you guys, and I emailed it to myself. Oh, really? I'll take care of that, guys. Don't worry about it. Where did I do it? Email myself. Me. Okay. Me. Okay. Me. Oh my gosh, guys! I just saw something that I do want to share with you guys. Tell me if your snow gets this. I'm gonna leave the volume down because I don't know if it has music that I'm gonna get thing for. But I'll lift up the laptop so you can see it. But I remember snow like this. I haven't seen snow like this in a long time. Tell me if you guys get snow, if it looks like this. Because I think Virginia get more than us. I think Virginia gets more than us. You're further north than we are. Right? Hold on. Where is it at? Come on, it just disappeared on me. Pause. Okay. Can I watch this? This one's on YouTube. Tell me if you guys remember this. If you ever had to go through this. Because I remember crazy snow like this. Probably not that one, but there's a few of them that I never did that. Look at these. Ay, ay, ay. That I remember. When I first came to North Carolina, that happened to me right there. The ice rain. We haven't seen much of those for a long time. Hello.
Hey.
Hi.
How are y'all?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm good. I talked to one of you, I guess, about my vacuum cleaner yesterday from Jefferson. I'm from Jefferson.
Oh, okay.
Kirby.
Let's get it on in here. Ethan. Thank you. Appreciate it. This young man's going to help you bring it in.
Thank you.
Is that something? Is that snow crazy? Let me see. Hold on. Like I said, guys, the word is now starting to get around that we are open during the day. So I'll figure something out with that. Enter picture and automatically, so you can use it at the top. Yeah, loud. Okay. All right. Okay. So, quick reminder: what's going on with it?
Won't cut, won't turn on.
Won't turn on. Ethan, just make a note in the back of that card for me. Okay, beautiful. I'll take care of it for you. I actually like that model. I like that.
I had been having problems. It was like it cut off while I was trying to vacuum, and then I get it back started. And then I did my shampoo the other day, and it was still doing the same thing. And then I hadn't used it the other day. I was going to go vacuum over my carpet, and it wouldn't do it.
And it wouldn't do anything. Okay. All right. And you didn't end up having to wiggle anything, or it was just it just happened like that. Okay. All right. No
Yeah,
problem.
I'd keep mashing that button, and just it would flash a little bit, you know,
Yeah.
and then it finally come on. But this last time, it won't do anything.
It wouldn't do anything. Okay.
Um,
It's funny. I'm working on a machine right now that power keeps cutting out. So, all right. I'm already in motion. Then I'm ready. Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
Name and phone number.
Yep. Give her the bottom part of that, Kirby. And the claim number is just the last 4 digits of your phone number, okay? When you come in, I mean, you bring that in with you anyway. It's fine, but just the last 4 digits of your phone number is what we're going to use.
Okay.
All right, I'll take care of it. Just give me about just a few days.
Okay.
I should be calling you maybe by Monday or Tuesday.
Okay.
How's that?
Sooner the better.
Okay.
I need to
You
go.
never know. I might call you tomorrow. You know, what's today? What's today? Tuesday?
Yeah, Tuesday.
Oh no, I may call you Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I vacuumed, I shampooed and I hadn't vacuumed back over it, and I thought, I need to vacuum back over it, but I can't do it.
Okay, I'll take
So
care of it
whenever
for you. Don't you
As
worry.
soon as you can, but,
Yeah, yeah. I'll get on it right away.
and, I get a 10% discount since I saw you on your,
Yes, you do. You saw. That's right.
Yeah,
Why don't
that's
you make
where I
that
found
note?
you.
Make that note.
found you and your two sons.
You found me. Oh, okay. Well, this is the youngest one.
Oh.
Look how tall he is.
That must've been an old video then.
It is. It is. Yeah, yeah. That's when I first opened up, and but he is helping out.
Good. He's
Yeah,
a tall one.
yeah, yeah. He's off today, and you know, doing good in school. We're happy for that.
Good. How long have you been here?
Since 2011.
Because I had no idea who worked on Kirby's or anything. I just got on the website.
Well, I'm glad you found me. Don't worry.
Okay, well, appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Talk
I'll
to
call you.
later.
I'll call you soon. Yes.
Okay,
Take care.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Wow. Yeah, that kind of snow. So you don't get that kind of snow in where you're from, Brianna, where you live. You don't get snow like that. Damn, David, you're like a beast mode, man. 6'7", 220. David. 6'7", 220. Well, 220 is no, you're still slim.
Oh, 6. Oh, hi.
Because of the height, right? You're still slim. Yeah. Oh, there's another Kirby. All right. That's Tay.
That's Ed.
Yeah. It's probably just a belt. Tay, that Kirby. You bought that Kirby from Ed.
Hello.
What's up,
Well,
man?
man. I watched it. Can you put a bag in this car?
Oh, a bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, I take I'll take
You know
it.
how much it is.
pack of bags. Nah, man, just the bag, man. He ain't charging you to put it in for you.
Oh, all right.
You need it right now?
Just before I leave today?
Yeah, before you leave, yeah, I'll
Yeah,
take care of it for
okay.
you. Don't worry.
All right,
All
appreciate
right,
it, Doc.
Yes, sir.
All right. See you later, Doc.
Kentucky. Okay, but not like that. Yeah, yeah. Our snow is like flurries on the ground. I think we had a snowstorm years ago, but
Yesterday.
we had flurries yesterday. We'll get a little bit of, something like hail, something, like stuff like that. But the thing used to be the ice rain. The ice rain used to really mess us up. And that's what I was telling you about. I think you said your husband is working the line or the tree for the trees. And that's what used to mess up our power. The trees would get heavy with the ice and smash right on top of the line and generator or whatever it is, compressors would get messed up. So that used to be the killer, the ice rain. And then guys would drive down here from up north and just like, oh yeah, we got this, man. And they're driving like if they're driving in New York or something, and not realizing that it's not like snow and slush, from New York. This is ice roads. So these guys start. There was a guy pulling something behind him. I just came out my neighborhood and he's sliding back and forth, man. And I'm like, oh God, let me pull over. Let me let this guy finish. I'm not gonna deal with it. I said, dude, I'm not gonna deal with you, man. I'm gonna pull over. You go ahead. Okay? Because I've seen this too many times. And then you go down the road and the car is like on the side somewhere because, it's what it is. Yeah, man. Okay, that's cool. Guys, all right, man. Okay, so that Kirby, This guy here, I'm gonna figure something out. But like I said, I'm gonna change out these wiring. That's what I'm about to do now. That's the only thing I can physically see that is damaged on this machine that I think absolutely need to be taken a look at. Let me pop this circuit board up from here real quick. Let me see something. I see the contact. I see the contact. All right, so it's not like it's coming apart. Okay, this guy is still healthy. It's not coming apart. This is the only guy I see that have an issue. Well, how's this? Just know this for sure that it's happening. So before I move this to the side, I'm gonna clip this right here. I'm just gonna clip it, and that's a reminder to me that we're gonna splice this. So cut this guy out. Cut this guy out. And again, I know it was hard to see before, but maybe if I could do it like this, then you can see why I was thinking that this may be the problem. It's hard to see it, man. It's very hard to see from your angle. But this guy might be the issue. Oh, I'm doing it from behind again. Oh my God, Dave, you told me yesterday, right? I was supposed to do this. I was supposed to flip this camera around. Shit. I'll tell you. It's funny, when you get distracted like that, it messes up everything. Hold on, let me see if I can make it work. Golly. Let's see if I can make it work. Give me a second. I was supposed to do that with this camera. Hold on. Okay. All right, let's see. Let's see if it'll hold on the thing properly. Stay. Now that I messed up this little flow, it wants to mess up now. Hold on. Here we go, guys. Oh man, I love a win. I love a win. I just don't know how it looks now. Let me see. No, it's not even showing yet. It's not showing yet. I can't see it. All right, I'll keep working until I can see it, and then I'll adjust it. That's tough, man. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh no, you're talking to Dave. I'm sorry. I thought you were talking to me. Oh wow, yeah. Hey, Dave, if that works, it works. You know, it's from the earth. Use it for like, look, use it for the good. How's that? You know what I mean? Use it for the good, man. Hell yeah. You know? Do what must be done. Do what must be done, Dave. Positive. You're just finding a way, you know, it's like find a way. Okay. I'm gonna move this out the way. I'm gonna have to get a wiring for this. So I'm gonna make contact with this. Oh, it's showing. Okay, great. Okay, great. Thank you. Gosh, I messed it up. I messed up the flow. All right. Let me look at that Kirby real quick. I already know what I want to do with this guy. this is going to be interesting because I don't know where this is from. It's from inside this thing, but I'm gonna have to figure this out. So I'll leave this for later. I'll leave this for later, and I'll get this fixed. Okay. All right. I'll leave this for later. I have to figure out. I'm assuming it goes here. Could also be the other way. It might be the other way. Hold on. It might be the other way. It might be this way. Let me see. No. No. Shoot. I gotta experiment with this because I don't know how it's supposed to go in. Ah, look at that. Look at that. Okay. All right, I'll figure this out. Let me move this guy out the way. And the last thing I'm gonna do, guys, before I sign off, is the Kirby. This Kirby just came. I have a couple of Kirbys that's come in, but this Kirby just came in, and it's cutting out. And I think I know what it is. I think I know what it is. But so this will get taken care of. I already have a game plan for this guy, and then I'm gonna run it for 30 minutes or so and let it run and see if it cuts out on me. Okay, this is the lady. Kirby cut off?
Mm-hmm.
And that's Tay over there, right?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay, let's see what we got. How far back am I? Is it the computer? Do I need to refresh this? It might be, man. Let me see. I'm glad you found your safe haven. It's very difficult to do. And all the time. Refuge. Oh wow, man, Dave. That's awesome, bro. Hell yeah. And look, do you know I look forward to doing this show as much as you got? I look forward to doing this show, man. And I'm happy. You don't know. Look, let me let you know how much I appreciate you guys, okay? So for a while, you just do the show, and I didn't do lives for a while. I just did the show, recorded, uploaded, right? And then I started doing lives, and then at first it was just once in a while somebody would say something cool. It was a couple of what you call those guys, trolls, you know. And then a few guys came on. Calvin Bryant came on. Guitar Jams came on. I think he came on one time. I was doing some artwork, and I'm trying to remember if it's David first or Brienne. I think Brienne. Anyway, you guys came on around the same time. But knowing that there's a crew, there's a like Brienne said, there's a backpack that meets up at a certain time that we can log in and we start chatting and, you know, we're cool, making friends, the whole deal. That gives it a lot more excitement and motivation to do the show rather than just fixing the machines and I'm just talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? But I don't see it as talking to myself. I'm literally visualizing. At the time, I was visualizing I'm talking to folks who are just receiving. So it wasn't, it's not like I'm putting on an act. It's like I'm I'm talking knowing that someone out there is hearing this, and so I deliver the message with that as if someone is right in front of me, right? Like I'm talking to someone right in front of me. That's really how I do it. And but then when I'm getting the interaction with you guys, then I'm like, wow, someone is actually there. Oh, that's so cool, you know? So let me see. So when I found the channel, I was in a cemetery at a friend's grave. It was in a very bad place. Done wonders hearing positive words. Wow, man. Dude, that's awesome. That is. Dave, I'm glad this, I really am. And you guys have done the same for me. So just know that, okay? It's really exciting knowing that you guys are gonna come on and we're gonna say what's up and we're gonna spend a few minutes chatting back and forth with each other and just, that's positive. I'm gonna put my little comment in here. Okay. All right, so this Kirby keeps shutting off. The way the Kirby's work, guys, this is gonna be quick. When I say quick, I'm gonna have to go get the part and put it in, all that stuff. But this is gonna be a quick way to figure out what's happening with the Kirby, okay? Let me show you. What I do with these, I'm gonna plug this in. I took the head off, right? And what I'm gonna end up using is like a something like this, okay? And I'm just going to turn this on and I'm going to try the top and the bottom. Now, the vacuum head normally operates on the bottom. The canister head operates on the top. So I'm going to assume that we're putting the hose on and I'm going to trigger the top portion of the safety switch, okay? And see if I get any kind of reaction. Okay, so I'm plugged in, right? No reaction. Okay. I'm going to double check my bag. And let's do this again, okay? Okay, ready? It's trying. You saw that? It tried to shut on. So I'm assuming it's the power switch. Okay, this one went, it flashed for a second. Let me try the top now. Just for a second. Okay, that most likely is a power switch for the Kirby. Okay, I don't know if you were able to see it. Wow, I may have to change. Let me turn this a little bit here. Maybe you can see better. Okay, how's that? Yeah, okay, so that's a power switch. So what I'm gonna do, I'll take this down real quick. And if I can just knock this out real quick, guys, then we're good to go with this, and then we'll be calling it a day. And guys, thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for hanging out, man. And thanks for sharing those stories with me. I'll be perfectly honest with you, man. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. I wish I could show you guys this. I'll show it to you another day, but I can't. My stuff is not set up yet. Like I have to, I got to put some virus protection on this thing, and then download my OBS, download all the stuff that I need. I use Canva also. I download my Canva, and but I first have to get the virus protection thing on it. At least that's what I'm believing I have to do. That's what I do first anyway, to set up like my new computers. But come on. Okay. So let me look at this. Let's see what's going on. All right, and then we're gonna wrap it up. So anyone that pop in here at this particular moment, and it just happens to be looking at me working on a Kirby, you might benefit from this. I'll do my best to get straight to the point on this one, okay? Here we go. You know what I'm looking for right now, Ethan? I'm looking for my T20. I'm always looking for a T20. Let me just use this. This will do it. This will do the trick for now. You know what's funny? If you relied solely on either news or, I don't know, viral content, you would think that if people have different views about whatever, that we can't communicate. You would think that. It was never the thing back in the day. You know, people had, at least I don't think so. I could be wrong, but people had different political views all the time, and they were best friends. They had different views about women and men and marriages and kids and church, and people were cool. And for some reason, if you think, I have felt some of that stuff trickle into my family. Where if you think different, if you raise your kids different, they think that you're the enemy. But you would think that everyone was like that. If you just followed the news, the talk shows or whatnot, you would think that the only people that have cool lives are like movie stars or whatever. And you would think that that's the way to go. But then when you deal with people like in real life, it's not like that. You know, I'm telling guys, listen, guys, you can't afford to be walking around like that. Like down here in the South, is this thing alive? There's a bug in this lady's vacuum. Look at that thing. Is it moving? I've seen these bugs before. Get this out of here. There's a bug in the vacuum. Bought a bug in the store, man. Maybe the bug short the machine out. But no, man, you would think that it's like that. Like everyone is like hateful and you know, like I know for a fact there's a lot of places that if you even mention that you voted for a particular person, you'll be hated. Not just like, well, hey, you know, good luck with that, right? You know, that's how I feel about New York. I mean, listen, I'll tell you the difference. And I'll share it with anyone who's watching. And I'll do it while I'm doing this. Okay? Okay. You guys, listen, I love these guys, man. These guys are just having a blast, even without me. Which is really what I want. But I want you to think about this for a second. Guys, the guys that don't agree with the vote in New York, you know what they say? They'll tell guys, and then if I've seen guys make videos, they're warning them about the dangers of socialism or whatever they felt about that. I don't see any of these people being hateful to a point that they would want to key your car, disown you from your family because you voted for a socialist. And let's say they're a capitalist, right? Or, you know, they're Republican and you're Democrat or whatever. I don't see it from that point of view from the majority of this side. There's some kooky people on both sides of this argument in our society. But if you really think about it, man, the people that are very angry and will X you out and don't even want to have a conversation with you are the ones who claim to be the nicest people in our society, that claim to be the ones that's the most tolerant, that claim to be the ones that we accept everybody. But what they accept are features. They accept features and sexual orientation, stuff like that. But when it comes to like points of view, they don't accept any other point of view. So you can just say, hey man, yeah, you voted for that guy, man. I wouldn't have voted for him, and you can still have a conversation with that person. They find out that you vote for someone else. Let's say you voted for Trump or you voted for some Republican guy, right? There's a guy, there's Vivek that's trying to be in Ohio. And if you had voted for, let's say I would, if he was running for an office here in North Carolina, I would vote for that guy. I like that guy. But then the guy said, if you vote for him, I can't believe you vote for him. I can't talk to you no more. It's like, whoa, what are we talking about? Are you serious? Are you serious, really? It's like that. So I just hope, I honestly, I'm optimistic. I really do hope the people in New York survive properly. This guy, I hope he do it. I hope he. If the programs work, I hope the people benefit from it. Honestly, because those programs seem to spread. When people try things in a state, the other state who are their partners, friends, they try the same thing. Someone tries something in California, they're going to try it in another state. Try the same kind of legislation or whatever. And it's like, people got to check that, man. That's not healthy. If you get that irate, okay, where you want to scream at a person sitting next to you in a plane or something because they have a "Make America Great Again" hat or something like that, and you get like that, there's an issue. Something turned you into that kind of person, okay? Something turned you into that kind of person, because the other way around, that person have no problem sitting next to you if you had on a Biden or Kamala Harris t-shirt or something like that. They wouldn't be like, oh my God, I can't sit next to you. So that's very strange. And people need to be either, I don't know if they need to be called out for it, or someone need to check them. Maybe someone who really care about them to say, listen, man, this thing got you all wound up like really bad. You shouldn't be like this. This is not healthy. I don't care who bring their machine in here. Everybody, I love everybody. Okay, now you start messing with me, and that's when I'm like, come on, man, why you But I can't afford to walk around with that kind of attitude. I swear, I can't. I don't know how some people do that. Maybe because they're not in business or they don't deal with the public in that way. It could be that, but in business, I can't see how that works. Just like being a racist in a business is like ridiculous. Like, would you really, really, really say, I'm not gonna? If you do that, then you just lose business. You have the right to do that, I think. If you want to, like secretly in your own mind, say, I'm not gonna deal with this person. But after a while, man, you're probably gonna realize that's a bad idea. Are you kidding me? I'm letting all of this business on the table. I'm letting all this business walk out the door, because I just don't like dealing with Asians or something like that. That's so stupid. So just keep that, man. I hope you guys are not in that scenario. I hope you don't have people in your life that treats you like that. And I hope you're not like that. I don't think the guys that hang out with the backpacker is like that at all, actually. That's my assumption, though. Okay, so I'm taking out this power switch. All I'm going to do, guys, if you notice what I did, I took all this out. Some people don't even take out the this, but I like to take it out because I always like to take a look at the carbon brush and see if it's really, if it's good, if it's in good condition. I just like to go all the way with this and get it done like that. And then after that, I'm just going to wrap it up, guys, and be done with this. And I'll be doing some other things. But really, all I'm doing right now is just removing this power switch. And let me take another peek at my guys here. I don't care who you vote. Brianna says, I don't care who you vote for. I don't want to know who you voted for. Be a decent human being, and we good. That's it. I mean, that's it, man. Even if, honestly, even if you found out who they vote for. Like, what are we doing? let's not do this. You know, there's no need. There's so much stuff for us to do together as individuals where our opinion about a movie star, a politician, a TV show, my opinion about it should not make us all of a sudden we're enemies. It's unhealthy for us to be like that in this nation. That now we're enemies. I mean, you know, it's like, wow, man, what are we talking about here? So this is a brand fairly new power switch. I don't see why this power switch should be going this early, but it can happen even to a Kirby. Because I've seen Kirby's from 1990 that still runs and the power switch is still intact and there's no problem. So, you know, but let me put a power switch in here and let's see if that does fix the problem. Maybe my analysis is off, but honestly, you know what I've always wanted to do before I do that? This is something I've never done, and I've never done it. I didn't see anybody do it. I'm sure there's somebody out there in a video out there that's done it. Okay, David, you know how we have this multimeter? I've always wondered how the Kirby power switch connects, right? Is the continuity going to work? Am I going to figure it out through here, or am I going to have to go in back here? And I want to see which one of these connect to one of these. I've always wondered that. It's always been an issue with me because this power switch is not like a regular like on and off switch. All right, let me see something. I doubt that it's going to be these two guys. Okay, but it might be. Let me see. So let me connect them. Let me connect this to this first. Let's try this. Let's do this and this. Give me a second. This and this. And this. Okay, now I'm going to push this in. Right? Okay. All right, now I'm going to push this in. Okay. See it? I was always curious about this, and I've never done it. I've never tested this setup to see how would I tell if this thing is not wow. Okay. Huh. All right. Oh shit, look. I forgot about this guy. Oh my God. This is so weird. Hold on. No. I'm gonna figure this out. Trust me. I'm gonna figure out how the Kirby, how you can test. Damn. Okay. All right, one day. Maybe not today, but one day I'm gonna figure out. But what's good is that Kirby marks this. You have B, R, Y, and O. I'll figure this out. I am gonna figure this out. I'm gonna put my mind to this and I'm gonna figure this out. You watch. All right, let me get a power switch. I'm gonna put it in, test it, and then we're done. All right, let me see. Power switch, Kirby, where are you? Okay. I had one in the back on my workbench back there. I'm just gonna try this one real quick. I'm gonna put this guy in. Okay, I'm gonna hook everything up. So really what I'm doing is I'm gonna hook up this carbon brush here back where it's supposed to be. And I'm almost done, folks. Come on, play nice. Every time I do it from a different angle, I get a little bit awkward. Okay, put this in. All right. What am I looking for? Philip. I'll use this little guy here. Okay. Okay. All right. I just want to hold him in for a second. All right. And then let's put the cord in. Okay. Let's put the head on. Okay. All right, let's put the bag on. And what's the other thing I want to do? I want to get the. Let's get the part for the middle part for this guy here. I put it somewhere. Oh, here it is. It dropped. All right, I'm gonna put this guy in. Okay, and I just want to check it and see if this fixed the problem. If I was right. If I was right. Here we go. Turn it on. Is it turned on? Yep. No? Power switch is on. No. Not even a spark. It could be this power switch here could be bad. Okay. This power switch here could be bad. I just went to the back and I just grabbed a power switch real quick. Let me check my cord real fast here, guys. Give me a second. Check the cord here real quick. Continuity, okay. That part is good. Okay. All right, so our cord is good. So I'm assuming again, I'm still assuming it's a power switch. I'm still assuming it's a power switch. Let me make sure she don't have a fan that's broken, because that means a fuse may have been blown. So let me just check that. The fan looks intact. So most likely this fuse that's underneath here, there's a fuse that's under here that can also blow. And if this blows right here, then you can't get it to run anyway. I'm gonna change the power switch. But guys, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I'm gonna end up switching out this power switch again. I know I kind of kept it long, Dave. All right, but Brianne, but I love how you put it. You know, those things were always like we kept it to ourselves, and unfortunately, oh shoot, that's my bad. My bad. No, we're not out the water yet. I may not have the prawns in right. Let me double check that now. We just want good people, man. It's just, we're good people. We hang out, we have fun. If you vibe with each other, it doesn't mean that you're not a good person. It's just that some people vibe better with others, right? So we may form cliques like that, but it doesn't mean that it's hate. It doesn't mean that we have to be enemies. Especially when we're all under the same umbrella, you know. We all want this country to prosper. The more the country prosper, the better we prosper. You know, that's how it should be anyway. Okay, let me try it one more time. Let's put this bag on. I didn't have one of the prawns in from the carbon brush, so I'm thinking that may have caused not to have a reaction. Let's see. Nope. Still none. Okay. Oh. One more time. Three's a charm. Three's a charm. Three's the charm. All right, so power switch was the problem. Correct. Problem solved. Problem solved. That power switch was the issue. Okay. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna end up grabbing one from the pack. Take this guy out, and I'll put a brand new one in here. But I had to kind of just do a quick run, and I didn't have time to go back the other part of my stock room and start going through my stuff. So this was already on the bench. So I just grabbed this one out off the bench and just use this. But that's it, guys. I am gonna wrap it up today with that. Thank you so much for hanging out. All right, don't forget the drawing. Okay. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. But yeah, I'm going to swap this guy out. But at least we know we found a problem. All right, so I'll put a new belt on this. Put a nice little polish on it. Okay, you know, wipe it down a little bit. Put a new bag in it, and just give her a call. Let her know. Guess what? I found a problem. Solved. Repair cost plus the power switch. The bags are on the house. The belt is on the house, and the light polish is just signature. And that's it. All right. Anyway, guys, if you have any questions, leave it in the comment. I try to answer questions. I didn't today. I think I kind of got ahead of myself. Let me see if there's a question that someone had before I sign off, because I want to make sure that I do that all the time. Okay. Yeah, Dave. You got it, man. You got it, Dave. Man, look. I appreciate good people, man. I think we take that for granted. You know, like if you went to a new town and you had to get, you know, good people are really, they're probably not appreciated the way they should be. Honestly, I'm talking like good. I mean, I'm talking a real good neighbor, right? That will, you know, like my lawnmower went out the other day. The same David that helped me with my stuff. He helped me build a bench inside the same bench I use for my studio. He lent me his lawnmower because my lawnmower broke. I still have it on my thing, trying to figure it out. But I bought another one. But still, if I needed it, I can go to Dave and he'll lend me his car. I'm serious, just like that. So good people, man. That you can really trust. It's what's the word? It's underrated, or it's not rated enough, or it's not appreciated enough to have some real good people around you. I'm telling you. And if you're someone who has a company that people work for you, you know what I'm talking about. Where, and you know, if you don't have a good staff and good people, it's like it kills everything. But I'm talking people in your life, friends, neighbors, a stranger. Good folks are not given the due that good folks are supposed to get. Let me answer this question here and see if 1 hour ago. Okay. Wow. Let's see what this person has to say. Okay. This is about Hoover Power Dash leaks, Power Dash breakdown. Okay. And this is, who's this? What's your name? Lily. Okay. Her name is Lily. All right. I know this is years later, but I found this video while trying to fix my Power Dash, and it was leaking. Okay. So I have it narrowed down to that little white piece that pushes down to release the water. My problem is when I insert the tank, it drips out. Huh. Okay. Doesn't hold it until the trigger is pushed. It drips out. Okay. 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 You know what? You know what that is? I have that problem too. Golly. Let me tell her to check this video at the very end. Where's my what time is it right now? At 1:55. All right, so at 1:55, 51, right? So I'm gonna narrow it down. Sounds like the seal. No, it doesn't sound like the seal. Let me reply here real quick. Let me reply. Did someone else reply? I guess not years later, just months. Okay, great. Let me reply. For this one, before I go, I'm going to help this person here, okay? So Lily, this is what I think it is. I don't know the exact name. I'll be perfectly honest with you because it's not something that's sold. Damn. Unfortunately, you can't buy the part. Okay, I know what it may be. See this video at what time? What time is the video at? At 1:56. 1 at timestamp time 1 blah blah 56. All right. So then what I'm gonna do is I will share my link with her. All right. Let me see if I can get that shareable link. Give me a second. And I'm gonna do my best to explain this, and I'm gonna sign off. I keep saying that, right? You guys like, okay, dude, you haven't signed off yet. But I forgot to do this, and I didn't want to forget. All right. Okay, and reply. All right. And Dave. Dave, today, if you're still there, I need a success quote from you because I didn't give one, and man, you got my back today. You got my back. All right. I'm gonna see if I can help Lily visualize where the problem is and what she may have to look for if she's gonna do something maybe on eBay or something, because this part is not sold, and at least not to my knowledge. Okay. Okay, Lily. This is a power dash, right? Let me double check to make sure this is what we're talking about. Hoover power dash. Yes. Okay. Kirby, we figured you out already. I know your issue, Kirby. I know the issue in your tissue. Okay. I know the issue in your tissue. All right. So right below this thing here, lady, there's a white reservoir that the water, the moment the tank sits on it, the water is released weights. It's like a dam. When you press the trigger, it opens the reservoir. White thing right there, I believe that's what's leaking, because this has the same problem. This is a brand new tank, and we end up having to replace the whole thing because this has the same problem. So Lily, let me kind of walk you through this real quick. Hopefully I can be quick and I don't hold up anybody else any longer. But let's get to the back of this. So there's just a couple of screws back here. Okay. And then back here. And then back here. And then here, and then here. Okay? So now, if you should be able to get this off. Hold on, let me see something. I may have to take off this, God. Yeah, you're gonna have to take off this handle, Lily, okay? So now if you have something with the hook is better. But if not, something really long, or even like this, even something like this, that you can kind of have on an angle and push that little button in there, and then pull up your maybe something that's not with a point, something flat. This can work. Something flat can work, like this. Let me see. Nope, just got a point. Or even this, an Allen wrench, even something like, something like has a thing like that. Okay. and just push it in, and then pull up your pull up the handle. Okay, the handle comes up. You're just trying to push this little tab right here. Okay, so now that you got that handle out the way, right? Let's lift it up a little bit and try to release this stuff out of here. Okay. Okay. Come on. There's a clamp. Okay, there's a clip. I totally forgot about that. There's something over here that you're gonna have to clip it a little bit. Just kind of try not to do it too tough, but it's a little bit to the top, and it comes out. Okay, so it's like right here. So you just kind of measure it down. It's about an inch down, and just try to get in here, and it'll release it. Okay, but this is what's leaking. This is what's leaking. This guy right here. Okay, because he's holding the water until you hit the button. Okay, which is a little button right here, in here, and that button releases the water, but it'll start dripping if this is cracked. So this is what you would have to replace. Okay, let me see. Let me have to look at the camera if you can see it, because I'm all the way over here, and I don't know if the camera's showing it right. Come on back. Come on back. Brianne, thank you so much. You are awesome. My quote for the day: God got you to it. He'll get you through it. I love it. I love it. I love it, David. I work with that. God got you through it. He'll get you. God got you to it. He'll get you through it. That's positive. That is positive. Right? So let me see if I can. Yep. Yeah, you can see it. Good. So this is the piece right here, and it can come out. Like, it's replaceable. You can, take a look at there's some screws right there. Okay. Let me see if you can see it. There's some screws right there. So you can just pull this out and pop another one in if you can find a replacement that is not defective. But I don't know. I'll see, man, because you know what it is? Some of these parts, they might have been made for another model, but the model number that you're searching it under, it may not have this for sale, but this thing might be for sale out there somewhere. Like it happened with the Bissell Revolution. Okay, so not just Hoover. The Bissell Revolution have a part just like this, okay, that is not listed in the schematics. Okay, and a good place to get schematics from is to go to Vacs Parts Warehouse, partswarehouse.com, and put in the model number for your unit, and you should get a nice schematic of it. And let me see if it's there now, because I don't want to tell you to do that and then you can't find it. Let me see. This model number is FH50700V, as in Victor. FH50700V. Let's see if they have it. FH50700V, as in Victor. Okay, they have it. All right, now, this is what I'm going to do. Let me show you the schematics, what you'll run into. This is so you won't. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see it properly because I can't see what I'm looking at. I don't have my screen up right now. So, but let me kind of turn it to the side a little bit and see if you can see it that way without a glare. But this is all you get to see. Okay. There's a handle, there's the body, there's no number here, so this is not sold. You can't buy this. You could buy the brushes, you could buy the tank, and you can buy this tank, and you can buy screws. That's it. So this part, right? There's no part number for you to be able to order, but my storage is full. Okay, my thing is telling me my storage is full. Oh my God, my storage is full. I gotta go. I'll figure it out. So that part is not available. So hopefully that this answers the questions for you, lady, and you can find a way to get this. Now, Is there something you can try to do? Maybe. I mean, maybe you can try to put some kind of adhesive or epoxy. The only danger with stuff like that, and if I was going to try that, the way I would do it, honestly, would be, but if it's leaking down here, if it's leaking onto here, yeah, I would, yeah, fine, you could try that, especially if you can't find a part. But if it's leaking into the tubing, I don't see a fix, because this one has the same problem. All right, I don't see a fix for that. Okay, so yeah, that's the problem. All right, guys, that's it. Okay, but for I think it's Lily. Did I say the name right? Lily 0624. Just a quick recap. All you have to do, try to find this part online. There's not a name, so maybe reservoir, power dash reservoir. Let me see something. Let me see if eBay has that, if someone is even trying to sell it. Let me see. Power dash, maybe valve, power dash, Hoover. Let me try it. Hoover, power dash, reservoir. Okay, I just did a quick check. Okay, a lot of Hoover power dash, they're selling the, oh shit. Hey, I'm gonna click on this link, right? I'm going to copy the link, and I'm gonna paste the link in the live stream. I hope it sticks around. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna paste it in your comment. All right, I'm gonna paste it in your comment. I'm gonna say try reply. This might be the part. This might be the solution. And it's an eBay link to whoever's, oh God, damn, it's long. Let me shorten that. let me shorten that for you. I'm gonna go to Bitly real quick. Oh man, that's a long ass thing there. Let me try to shorten that for you. Give me 1 second, and then I'll do what I can. I'm gonna put it in the comment. Create a link. All right, create a link. All right, post. Create the link. Okay, copy link. All right, great. I'm gonna put it in the chat. Right. This is eBay part, EBAY part. And I'm gonna put it there in case you want to go check it out yourself. Boom. And then I'm gonna put it in your reply, in my reply to you. Boom. Okay. And hopefully this helps you. If you never see this, maybe somebody else will. Okay. Reply. All right, great. All right. And I'm gonna wrap it up, my guys. Thanks a lot. Thank you, Brianne. Thank you so much. Thank you, David. All right, making this always a pleasure. I'm always struggling. Can I cost pays like, all right, and all right. Oh gosh, Brianne, yeah, we fight that, man. That is a, you know what? How I look at that. I look at it honestly. The only way I can look at it, okay, that even helps is I'm competing. Okay, I'm competing. Because when you compete for things, you have a different approach about it, right? So let's say I have a goal set. And mentally, if I look at it as I'm always trying to make it, man, I'm trying to make it, man, it's not working out. If I look at it like that, the only answers that's going to come to my mind is the struggle, right? That's all I'm going to see is the struggle, right? But if I'm competitive, you get very creative. You get very you learn how to you cut things out of your life that you don't. Let's say you're trying to be competitive in, I don't know, sports or whatever. All of a sudden you realize you have to cut this out. I can't go here. I can't do that. I have to do this. I have to shape it up. I have to do that. I have to run. I have to train. I have to eat this. I have to eat that. And you're trying to you're trying to better your time, better this, and all of a sudden your mind is on that sport, whatever it is. You do everything. No one can stop you. I'm not saying it's going to solve the problem. I'm just saying that the what seemed to give me better results, okay, is a competitive nature about whether it's money, just having a competitive attitude about it. It seems a little different. It seems like a different thing. Like I'm telling you something like weird, right? But look at it as competition. Like you're competing with, I don't know, broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm competing with broke. I'm competing with all these damn bills are coming at me every single month. You guys think you're going to get most of my money? No, I'm going to show you that I'm going to find a way to keep most of my money. You'll be taken care of. Don't worry. But you're not going to be the biggest recipient of my month. I can't have you be the biggest recipient of all the hard work I'm putting in every single day. Is the bills. Like I remember the first time I opened up this place, and this place was gobbling up most of the money. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I am working just to give the landlord and the phone company and the light. You guys are benefiting from me being in business more than I am. This is ridiculous. Hell no. So mentally, I went there and I was like, nah, just try it. Be competitive about making money. Be competitive about your school. I tell my sons that. Be competitive about your sports. I know people like to say stuff like, well, we just do it for the fun of it. And that attitude sticks in our back of our brains and we think, you know what I mean? So be ruthless, man. Be competitive about making money and see if it changes anything. And you may not even make any more, but you may decide that you're not getting my money and you're not getting my money. I'm cutting you out. I'm not shopping here anymore. You may just have a different attitude about it, but trust me, it's better than the weight on your shoulder. I prefer to walk like I'm competing. And it just seemed to give me better answers. That's all. I'll see you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. No, man, you can win. You can win. You're a winner. You're already a winner. Think about how creative you are. Think about the stuff that you're able to make. Okay? Your problem solving abilities, you were able to solve problems looking at my stuff through the computer. Not even hands-on. Like I'm hands-on and I'm trying to, all right, what am I going to do? And you're like, you know what? You should try boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, holy cow, man, damn. Thanks a lot for that, Brian. So you already have that kind of thing in you. It's not something you have to find. You see what I'm saying? Like there are people out there that have to find it. Like what did David say? Dave said, God got you to it, he'll get you through it. Think about this. There are people who say, I'm trying to find God. I'm like, dude, you don't need to try to find God. God is already there. You know what I'm saying? So the stuff you have, you don't even need to try to find it. There are people out there that just, they're their worst enemy. So they have to walk. I tell my boys this all the time. They're guys that they got to work their ass off to learn how to study. They got to work their ass off to be athletic, right? What you guys have to be afraid of is that your foundation was set in such a way that you don't have to work hard at this stuff. So you can end up being very relaxed, and it'll sneak up on you because you already have it. So I'm keep reminding them that you already have it. You don't need to try to find it, and you don't need to try to make friends with people so they can like you. You are the catch. Like you are the people that people would want to be around. Don't try to be that guy that want to make every friend that you're gonna embarrass yourself or get yourself in some uncompromising position trying to impress some friend, because that's what it does to your brain, right? So I say you already have it. It's already in you. I haven't even worked with you and I already see it. So just do it. The struggle is your past, right? You've been through that struggle. From here on in, poverty is your opponent. Me and you, we're not you're not winning, bro. Okay, so let me gear up, and at least if you approach it with that attitude, it's a shift in your thinking, and you'd be surprised at what you'll do with a shift in thinking. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I think you got it. I believe in you. Just know that. Okay. That's right. That's it. That's it, Dave. That's it. I swear, Dave, you should have been in a sales clinic or something. Like those guys would pay money to have guys come in and tell them the same things that you share here for free on our channel. Okay. And but for real, that is the truth, because it's almost like a GPS, and what you keep thinking about, your mind is going to seek it out. So if all you think about is poverty, your brain is going to keep seeking it out, or it'll keep you from seeing opportunities, or it'll keep you from doing things to make more money or whatever it is. But it's not seeking success. It's not seeking money, because all we think about is the problems. So it keeps looking for problems. You think about it, there are people who get so good at looking for problems because they haven't done the second part, is looking for the fix. They're more concentrated on the problem. The same thing I have about Black America, honestly. They've been mesmerized by these people that keep them thinking about slavery and thinking about Jim Crow, and thinking all they can think about is the problem of the past. And it's like, dude, you have an opportunity today. So let's focus on going forward today. Okay? You know what I'm saying? Stop looking back, you know, because it's not that you can't remember your ancestors, not that you don't think about history. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about believing that you're limited today because of something from the past. That's all I'm saying. Like, you're not limited today because of the past. So, Brian, do it. Okay? Make it happen. Make it happen. And just get angry and competitive about it. And just say, listen, you're my opponent. You're trying to come and take what I have. You're trying to ruin my life. Poverty, right? You're trying to ruin my life. You're trying to take my money. You're trying to mess up my stuff. We're competing today, and from now on, from now until I'm gone, you are my opponent. We are not friends, okay? And we are gonna go at this thing, and we're gonna keep at it, and we'll see. And that's it. Anyway, I've overstayed my welcome. I'll see you guys later. Thanks a lot. You guys are the best. Okay, you guys are the best. All right, bye. I gotta go on the other side. Turn the camera off. See you tomorrow, David. See you tomorrow, Bree. You guys are the best. Oh, there's a wait. A Josh came on. What? What? Sorry, guys. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow.